Hello everyone, my name is Jack and I have just finished watching Prey, the sequel, prequel, however you want to call it, to Predator that has just been released on Hulu. And this film is not good. There are a lot of problems with this film. Um, you know, a lot of people have been saying that this film is just as good as the original or better than the sequels. And yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not as good as the original Predator. It's not as good as Predator 2 or Alien versus Predator or Predators. It's better than the Predator, and it's possibly better than Alien versus Predator Requiem, but it's by no means better than uh, the original Predator. And I'm gonna go through just some of the things, just some of the problems with it. Firstly, because it's on screen, this is apparently the Predator. What the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? That is not. That is not the Predator. Like, what is that? Like the face. It's is it because it's CGI? I mean, that does not look like um that does not look like uh, a predator. I mean, we've seen them, and like I know that there were predators that were like I don't know, mega predators, hyper predators, or something like that, that were bigger and all that. But even though they were bigger, they still had the same kind of face. I mean, this one doesn't look anything like a normal predator. It's maybe it's just because it's the CGI, and the CGI is just bad, but it just doesn't look like uh, a normal thing. I mean, it's I, I could even just say that it's just like a predator clone. It's not supposed to be a predator. It's just like it's just a new just a new film or new franchise uh, where they've just got a different alien that looks similar to Predator, because that is not what it is. It Yeah, it's just really disturbing. But anyway, back to the main thing. The female protagonist, right, in this film is well, she is just the bestest ever. She is capable of doing things that no man in her tribe can do. Right? She is just like the greatest. Right? She's able to, effortlessly throw an axe into a tree. Managing to stick it right into the tree. Never mind about the bark. Or missing the shot, and missing its aim. No, she's able to get it right in to that tree. Because of course she's got proper manly upper body strength, even though she doesn't. She's also, like, very talented at everything, like literally everything that she does. There's a scene here with her mum where her mum goes and says about, why do you want to go hunting? You know, uh, you're able to do so many great things. You're able to, like, make medicine, and go and scavenge for food, and like get root vegetables, and that kind of stuff. You're just amazing at everything. Why would you want to go hunting? Her response, literally her response, because you say I can't. Well, you're a bitch. Like, I mean, seriously, just because someone says you can't do this, you have to do it. That is not a good enough response. Especially like later on, the mother actually says to her something along the lines of you know, this isn't about whether you can or cannot hunt. It's about survival. Like literally, she says that, and that is true. Like this is not like um, this is not like a holiday experience where you're trying to be all uh, one with nature, or you're even going on one of those like TV shows like Naked and Afraid, or The Island by Bear Grylls, or anything like that. Those situations, although you're in a situation where you need to go and look for food and all that kind of stuff, you know you're being filmed by a crew, and that crew, if there is an element of danger where you're gonna die of dehydration or food or hunger, they're gonna step in. They're gonna step in and they're gonna make sure that you survive, right? But this is real life, right? You cannot just go and play hunter because you feel like it. You are hunting for food, for survival. But she is acting like a stuck up bitch wanting to do it because you're being told you can't. I mean, fuck you. What? No, just like fuck you. Um what else? Oh, she is like I've said about how good she is in terms of um her talents, axe throwing, hunting, uh which she's able to go and hunt and kill all different things, which also spoiler, she kills the predator, because she's just that good. But you know, she's also able to do superhuman feats, right? Because she is going hunting, sees a deer, and she misses the shot, right? Misses the shot of killing the deer, and the deer runs away. She literally chases after the deer and keeps up with the deer to such a point where she is running alongside the deer. Right? You see it in the shot. She is running, and you see the deer is running alongside her. Right? She is able to go as fast as a deer. That is not possible. But she can do it because she can do everything. Right? I said that it's not completely woke, but my god, the plot armor in this makes it woke. Right? Like I said, it's not completely woke, but my god, you are making the female protagonist the most powerfulest creature in all of existence. It's again, it's stupid. She manages to meet the predator and survive. She goes downstream, and the predator doesn't go chasing after her. Um, you know, which is a bit of a surprise. Um, you, you know, uh, what else? Um, she, she meets up with the hunters who have gone hunting, uh, and she also like tells them that they're doing it wrong, like they're hunting wrong. She literally tells them that it would be better to do it this way, or she has a plan and she's like, oh yeah, you should do this way, and one of the hunters actually goes and says something along the lines of a hunter hunts, a hunter doesn't wait, or something along those lines, and she has to like get the final uh, word in, and is just like, oh yeah, we could be waiting all night and not catch a thing, and it's like, oh shut up. Like, I mean, it's it gets to a point where she just really gets annoying. Like like I would say halfway through, like not even halfway through. I would say half an hour or 45 minutes into it, she just gets really, really fucking annoying. You know. Oh god. Um. What else is there? Um. We get introduced to the white man, because of course we do. Um. I have to say, it was actually surprising that the white man in this was French, which I thought was quite a surprise. I thought it was either going to be American or British. It's set in 1717 or something along those that timeline. So this is before the American Revolution. So it wouldn't have been Americans. It would have been the British and the British colonies. But no, it wasn't British people. It was the French that they encountered, which you know I'm very happy with. Uh, going and saying about the British being cruel and doing horrible things to Native Americans. I mean, it's too easy at this point. So I'm very happy that they're picking on the French, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, also the French go and try to kill the Predator and fail miserably in many ways. Um, but the Native American, her brother, manages to injure the Predator like really really well. The Predator gets injured quite badly, but not as badly as how she injures the Predator. And of course, she goes and uses her brain and uses her skills to trick the Predator into killing himself using his own weapon. And I've actually got to show this scene because it is really stupid. Um, Wait a minute. I'll go to this one. Where is it? Um, there's a scene where. Oh. There's a scene where. If I can find it. The Predator is using his laser pointer thing. It gets knocked off by the brother on horseback. And like the Predator is firing these like spears or darts or arrows, however you want to call them, at the dog. But because the laser is no longer pointing at the dog, the spear goes past the dog and flies around and hits where the laser target is. You know, I don't want to play it in case I get flagged. Um, if I can fucking just get to. Anyway, it hits the target. Right, it hits the where the laser target is, and uh, yeah, basically the predator uh has the same thing happen to um. Here we go. As you can see, she has the helmet, has placed the laser where the predator's head is. The predator fires the arrow or the dart. It goes towards where the girl is, misses where the girl is, flies around, and goes straight into the predator's head. Right? Like, literally, and the predator's dead. Just like, it's just that easy. Literally, just that easy. I mean, that is extreme plot armor. That is the most extreme plot armor where literally the weapons that he is using cannot kill and has to kill the predator himself. You know? Oh yeah. Also, yeah, that's another thing. She becomes the like the war council. She becomes like the I think the second in command. Like she's now the one who decides who goes hunting and all that. You know, she's now because she killed the predator. Um, and funny enough, also her brother was promoted to being like war council because he killed a mountain lion. But earlier on, in a scene where both she and her brother were captured by the French and chained up, he revealed that it was actually her and her plan that actually injured the mountain lion. The mountain lion was injured. She injured the mountain lion, and he basically just went and finished the lion off. So yeah, it just turned out that she basically killed a mountain lion and a predator because she's just that awesome. Yeah, it's sad, basically. I'm gonna get rid of this anyway. But yeah, this is not a particularly good film. I mean, it's better than most of the woke shit that is on TV nowadays, but it's by no means, um, it's by no means a film that people are going to like go and say, oh yeah, I compare that to like Predator or Predator 2. It's very much a you see it once, you see it a million times kind of film. You might watch it once or twice and then forget about it, but it's not something that I would go and seek out because I feel like, oh, I want to watch a Predator film. It's very much a one time viewing kind of thing. And yeah, I would not recommend this film at all. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about it. Um, if you've got any ideas what I should go and do a review of or talk about, you know, give us a like, give us a comment down, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Cheers.